And so a lot of the people that are listening to this are probably buying businesses in between the 20K to 150, 250K, right? And they're kind of first, like it's probably their first deal that they're looking at. Now, you see a lot of people. I know that you're starting to grow the type of businesses that you're listing. Um, Obviously, it makes sense to you guys on a brokerage sense. But I know that when you started, you're selling $2,000 sites. Now you're all the way up here. What are some of the common mistakes you've seen people make in that price range that I just mentioned when they're coming to buy, mistakes that they should really be wary of?
Yeah, so I mean, just to be clear, we still do deals at that level as well. It's just the upper limit of what we can do is now higher than it was before.
Yeah.
We still do a lot of 20 to 150,000. We still do a lot of deals at that level. I would say, so the first mistake I mentioned a little bit earlier, which was trying to buy something that you've heard is good, or chasing an industry that you're not necessarily interested in because you heard it's the best multiples or the lowest risk or the most opportunity or whatever it might be. Always focus on something you're at least interested in. And from a skill perspective, ideally you can improve it based on the skills you already have. So the way I would look at it, like personally, I'm effectively a sales guy. I know how to negotiate. I like doing deals. So if I was going to be buying another business, I like a service business would be ideal because I'd be able to look at the processes and say, well, I know I can improve the percentage of sales closing at this stage. Oh, I know how we can change this and improve it. If I was looking at a software business, yes, I might not be able to write the code, but I might be able to say, well, actually, what if we can increase the prices and if we can just position it in a better way to persuade people to pay 500 a month, not 50 a month for the same product. Everyone has different skills. You might be great at marketing and you might say, well, here's a great business or product, whatever it might be, or service. It's really profitable and lucrative, but no one's buying it. So I'm going to use my marketing skills to improve it and get more people to be talking about or buying this product. So always look at your own skills as well. It's a combination of what you're interested in and what you're good at and applying that to a business and then improving it. I don't think it's ever, even if you're really interested in something, I wouldn't buy it if your skills aren't going to be compatible with that business. Because it basically just means you're going to have to hire people to do everything. So that's probably the first mistake people make. I say the second mistake people make is they will not communicate or try to build a relationship with the M&A firms like us. Yeah. A lot of people almost feel like embarrassed or intimidated for it to be their first deal. And this is what I say to every buyer I speak to. Like our team, that they want to sell you a business, but their incentive is to sell you a business and then you to do really well and come back again. We've been in business nearly 10 years. We haven't been here for 10 years because every single person we've ever sold a business has been scammed or ripped off or lost all their money.
Yeah.
I want you to buy a business for 50,000 and be like, hey, Thomas, this is amazing. What can you sell me for $1 million? So if you're transparent with the team, and this applies to all the other companies out there, it's not just us. The more information we know, the more relevant businesses we can put in front of you. If we know you only have $100,000 and you want to buy an affiliate business that relies on SEO for traffic, there's no point. We have no reason to sell you or send you information on a $20 million software business. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of our time. So I'd say make the effort to build a relationship with the company you want to work with, or all of the different companies.
I love this.
If you get the opportunity, I mean, we do a lot of events. We go to a lot of conferences, a lot of events. I like to meet people in person. And I'd say some of our most successful buyers or sellers as well have made the effort to come meet us. That does not mean I would not suggest jumping on a plane from Sydney to San Francisco to come buy me a coffee. Like, you obviously can, and I'll happily go do that. But if you try find an industry conference that's relevant, and I think conferences are, even if you're an introvert, I'm a natural introvert, but I go to conferences. They're an important part of our business. Find a relevant conference and speak to relevant people and try build those relationships. So you first have the relationship, you have the trust. And also you might meet relevant people. A lot of first time buyers we work with have brought in like either partners or people they've met. There might be, I don't know, their friend is a marketing expert and their other friend is a developer. And then they'll help them in the due diligence process. They might later become business partners or employees or investors, all sorts of different opportunities.